Hey guys, I'm Azra, and in this Lord of the Rings Rise to War video, I wanted to show you how to dismantle a Respect 10 item. And for the longest time, that feature wasn't in this game. But after a certain patch, there was this hammer here, called Elven Craftsman's hammer, which was implemented, and from that day onwards, we are finally able to even dismantle Respect 10 items. And this is also what I would recommend. Always keep your hammers in case you want to dismantle Respect 10 item. You can of course use your hammer with any other gear like purple gear, but that would be a waste since you can get your items back out of those with the Refinement Trick, which I will also show to you later. But for the time being, let me show you how to get the items back from the Respect 10 item. First, you go to the hammer. You click on use, then you get to select your item, and in my case it's going to be the twin daggers, not because the twin daggers are bad, this is one of the best T1 Respect 10 items, but in this season I am focusing my gore back, so my plan is to get all of these golden items out of the twin daggers as well as the mithril, and then reinvest all of those into Gorbak's Respect 10 item. So here it goes, then we click on OK, and you see you will get your base item back, the base item for twin daggers, and then you also get the worn out accessory pieces back, and 360 mithril since it is 4-star refined. And then we click on this button over here, confirm it with a swipe, click on OK, and there you go. We have received everything back. Now everything is in my inventory, and I could now go over to my Glaives of Minas Morgul and strengthen this instead. Let's do exactly that. And now it's time to refine it. 60 mithril for the first refinement, as you see. And the second one should be 60 as well. Let's see if that assumption is correct. Yep. So the first stars, 60 mithril each. And then the third refinement, as you see, is asking for 120 mithril. We will confirm it. The fourth refinement should request 120 mithril as well. After that, it should want 180 mithril. Let's see if that is correct. Of course, we need to strengthen the weapon, but we can't see it yet. But basically, yes, it should demand 180 mithril for the next upgrade. Anyway, that was the showcase with the hammer and how to dismantle a Respect 10 item. I also mentioned the Refinement Trick, and here it is. So if you want to get your items back in a purple item, you can just do a little Refinement Trick. So let's assume I want to get all of these items back, not just only the items I used to strengthen it, but also the items I used to refine it. So there is at least 4 Mirkwood bows in this item, which I used to refine. Now let's get this back by doing the refinement trick. I go over to a similar base item. I now strengthen it just once. Let's use one of our worn out weapons here. And then I'm going to use the same item, like the Mirkwood bow over here, to use it as a refinement for this Mirkwood bow. That way, I'm not just only getting every items back I used to strengthen it, but also the refined Mirkwood bows. Look at this. I now click on this item, refine, click on required materials. I use this Mirkwood bow, and confirm. Now you should see that I have received my Mirkwood bows from that item. 1, 2, 3, 4 items were in it. Now I have them back. And also, look at this, I got some worn out weapon pieces back. So this is the refinement trick. And long story short, guys, use your Elven Craftsman's hammer for Respect 10 items to dismantle, and use the refinement trick to get your items back from purple items. or maybe even golden items if you have anything to spare. Like what I like to do is I try to keep a spare item of a certain golden item just in case I want to retrieve the golden items invested into it. Let's assume that in the next season I want to main my Undying again and I have decided to use the Cask of Pride as my main helmet. I would need to somehow get the items of my War Helm and my Hunter's Guide back, and I can do that if I have a spare item. I would just do the same refinement trick and invest everything into the Cask of Pride. But I try to leave at least one of those items in my inventory to always have a fallback plan to retrieve the items back and switch to another commander. And there you go. This is how you can stay versatile with your inventory and gear. And that's it for today. If you enjoyed this one, let me know by leaving a like and consider subscribing. I see you guys next time.